Good morning, boys and girls. Mrs. Curry here. Today is Tuesday, April the 7th. It is day 11 of NTI. I'm going to go over a few things, some achievements, and then give you some directions for work today. First, today is the virtual Spirit Week pastel colors. So you see I've got my pastel pink on, so we want to see what kind of great springy pastel colors you guys are wearing. So get us a picture. You can always mark it with @KE Wildcats for our Twitter feed. If you don't have Twitter, you can always let one of us know. We can get it on there for you. Okay, so that's for our virtual Spirit Day, Pastel Day. Can't wait to see your springy colors. Now we've got some really good reading counts achievements. I've got a big list of boys and girls that I'm going to read some names for. You know, because even though we're home, we can still access reading counts. We can go on to the top of the Canton page where it says students, and we can find the part that says read 180, I read, and all that, and that has reading counts on it. And from that tab, you can go on, log in with your Compass information, and take a reading counts quiz. So before I give you some possible books you could look at to take a quiz, I want to go over those achievements. We have 39 students since we've started NTI that have gotten at least 1 point or more, and some many more. Okay, so 39, that's out of almost 100 first graders. That's a pretty good number. If you haven't gotten on to do reading counts, this is a great time to try that, because we're going to keep pointing out these achievements, okay? So our first group is anyone who's gotten 1 to 5 points, and that is our biggest group. It is 21 of our students, and those are Ellington B, Callie B, Raylan B, Charlotte B, Henry B, Keegan B, and Samuel C, Lily C, Malia C, Levi D, Sophia D, Ryan D, Eliana E, Corey H, Jackson L, Landon L, Parker M, Madison M, Bronson N, Jaden S, and E and W. So those are our boys and girls that have gotten 1 to 5 reading counts points. Really good job. Keep that up. Our next group is 6 to 10 points. So they've really been reading and taking some quizzes. We have 11 boys and girls in that group. That's Jackson B, Caleb C, and Caleb C. Both our Caleb C's have gotten 8 and 10 points. Chloe E, Lily F, Dalton G, Abigail H, Colin H, Luke R, Zoe W, and Corbin Z. So great job to those friends who've gotten 6 to 10 points. That is a great achievement. You know, when you make 10 points, that's a reading count certificate from the school. And so that's a great place to be. Our next group's a little smaller, but they have really been reading. 6 students have got 11 to 20 points just during NTI time. That is Ivy A, Jason B, Harrison E, and he's right at 20, so he's getting ready to be in the top group that we have next time. Seth G, Lily S, and Peyton W. Great job, guys. And our last group only has 1 student in it. She has read more than 20 points, and I believe her number when I saw today was 32 points. That's Catherine L. So congratulations on that great achievement. Now, if you guys think, I don't have any books that are reading counts, or I don't know if they're reading counts, you know, you could always ask us. We can Google and find out. I know I had sent a link on my dojo for my families about what site I use to find out if books are reading counts or not. But I have a site I like to look at to see books. We don't all have huge libraries at home probably, and we can't go to the public library right now. So if you don't have books, you can find some good ones online. One of my favorite sites is this one, StorylineOnline.net. And I know it's backwards, but we can get that up there. StorylineOnline.net. And I have 2 stories, The Tale of Peter Rabbit by Beatrix Potter, and Arnie the Donut, one of my personal favorites, by Lori Keller. Those are 2 I thought I'd point out today for you. The Tale of Peter Rabbit, great Easter story. It's only 7 minutes. Arnie the Donut and My Guys in My RTI, we've seen that one. It's 15 minutes, super cute, about a donut who doesn't want to get eaten. So StorylineOnline.net has actors and actresses reading. They do a fantastic job. And these two are definitely reading counts books, so you could look into that. All right, now into our directions for today. We are doing the same 4 core topics, reading and writing together, math, science, social studies, and then the special today I'm going to talk about is music. And Ms. Sutcher has given us a little bit with quarter notes and eighth notes again, that we've been practicing those. So we'll look at that real quick, and then I will let you guys go and get going. So yesterday, for reading, you read Pet Rabbits. So I've just pulled it up here on my iPad and read the text. I know you read it yesterday. Reread it. It's a very good idea to always read it again. Check for those key details that we need to find out, that information we need to know about. And then your work today is answering 3 questions right there. And I know it's hard to see. There we go. Got the glare. So what do pet rabbits need to survive? How can you tell if a pet rabbit is happy? And how old should a rabbit be before you adopt it? Now, those sentences have a couple of writing lines. That means your answer needs to be complete sentences. Think about what we do at school. We restate the question. We use capital letters and good spelling. We go back to the text and use the good information. We don't just pull it out of the air. So think about those strategies we use at school and continue doing that, okay? And just 3 simple questions. If you don't print off the stuff, like many of you have been writing in a notebook, that's fantastic. Just label it reading day 11, questions 1, 2, 3, and give us a nice sentence for each, okay? Math today is gonna look familiar. We have done this already. This was a time test that you guys did. I think it was day 4. And at the bottom, we had said to make your next goal. And so today you're gonna try to beat that goal that you made, or at least hit that goal. So you had written down at the bottom, or should have, what goal you want. That's what we want to see you guys do, okay? Science today is about deserts again, but today it's desert plants. So we're gonna read a text about desert plants that talks about 4 different plants. And then you have just 1 question to answer. Pick 1 plant from the story and tell how it survives in the desert. And I thought what would be really fun is if you had time and you were allowed to get on Google to look at a picture of the different plants. You could Google images for, say, the Joshua tree and see what they really look like in real life. So that's kind of just a bonus fun activity you can do if you get interested in these desert plants, okay? And the last one is social studies. Remember, we're not writing for social studies this week. We have discussion questions. Today, we're talking about visiting a big city. It says, look at all the tall buildings, get on a bus, and go for a ride. Look at all the people. Would you rather visit a museum, a park, a fancy restaurant, a shopping mall, or a sporting event? Tell your partner or somebody that you live with, who you're doing your work with, tell them which one you would like to do. Now, when I go out of town, something my family likes to do is go to different restaurants that we don't have around Independence and check out some different restaurants. So I would tell my partner that I would like to go to a fancy restaurant when I went out of town. All right, and music today. You've got 2 pages. They're about quarter notes and eighth notes. A quarter note, it says 1 sound and 1 beat, like ta. An eighth note has 2 sounds and 1 beat, ti. So you're gonna look at the words, and then you need to decide, are they 1 note or 2 notes? Eighth notes and quarter notes, okay? So I'm not sure exactly. I think you just draw the note in there. If that's wrong, Ms. Sutcher will let you all know, but it's just eighth notes and quarter notes, and you look at the word teddy. That you would put eighth notes, draw the eighth note. Bear would be a quarter note, so you draw it in the heart, okay? We hope you guys have a great day. Can't wait to see the stuff you're doing. Make sure you send us pictures of your work so we can check that out, and let us see what you guys are wearing with your pastel look today, all right? Have a great day. We miss you, and see you soon.